Hello, and thank you for everyone watching this. This is our third candidate question time of the week. This is our candidate question time for students running for positions in the Swansea campus. So that is both our part-time officer roles and our full-time officer roles, our presidents, so our Swansea campus president. These are opportunities for you to hear a little bit more about the candidates that are trying to get your vote as a student here. These are the people who will be leading you in the new academic year. So these videos will give you a chance for you to find out a little bit more about what they stand for, what their views are, and what their experience is. We'll be hosting candidate question times for all the roles, so if you're watching this, you will also be able to find candidate question time recordings for the other positions available on the same page. As I said, this particular one will be focusing on the Swansea campus president role, and you can find a full list of all candidates for all the positions on the Students' Union website. The format we'll be following for this is that there will be 3-minute speeches followed by 3 questions I will ask the candidates, followed by a 1-minute closing speech. All confirmed candidates have been invited to attend this session, and as I said, recordings are of course available for all sessions on the Students' Union website. Before we begin, I would like to run through the candidates we have for the Swansea campus president role. The candidates are Natalie Beard and reopen nominations. So we're going to start off with speaking to Natalie here, and I'm going to invite you, Natalie, to introduce yourself as candidate for Swansea campus president with your 3-minute speech. Over to you.
I am Natalie Beard, and now graduated events management and MBA student with over a decade of experience of running events, something I think is beneficial to this role. Since July of last year, I have proudly represented UWTS students as Swansea campus president at the Students' Union. During this time, I've worked on wellbeing, career support, accommodation issues, and building a stronger campus community. If re-elected, I would like to continue to work on these areas as well as other key issues such as the cost of living crisis. My main focuses for the year would be continue to be present on campus regularly to understand and support the needs of UWTSD students and campaign around issues that matter to you, hosting regular student events and providing opportunities to socialise with other UWTSD students. Ensuring that students feel safe and secure within the university, whether that be physically, financially or emotionally secure, your health, safety and happiness should always come first. The UWTSD community is one of which I have proudly been a part of since 2018. During this time I've taken on various roles within the university, such as student master and course representative, allowing me to gain an understanding of the needs of UWTSD students simply by being present and talking to them. I genuinely care about making your time at university the best possible experience and would always be willing to listen to feedback and support UWTSD students in whichever way is possible.
Brilliant. Thank you very much for that, Natalie. Now we've got 3 questions for our candidate. So Natalie, the first question I have for you is, what have you learned from your first year in office and how will that influence you if you're elected to a second year in office?
That's a good question. I've learned about all the different things that students are currently facing problems with. I've got a good understanding of what the needs of our different Swansea buildings are, and I would use that to be able to focus in more on the things that the needs of UWTSC students.
Thank you. The second question I have is, what would your priorities in office be if you were elected as president next year?
So the priorities, sorry, let me get my list up, would be continue the work that I've already been working on. I think there's so much more I can do on that, so I would like to focus on that as well as things like cost of living crisis. I know that's a big problem for students right now. That would come into play with, I guess, things like accommodation, making sure students are able to find accommodation that they can afford and feel secure in, and just making sure that the university experience is positive for all UWTSD students.
Brilliant, thank you. So the third and final question I've got for you is, UWTSD has campuses spread out all across England and Wales. Depending on the campus, depends on the student's experience, it can be very different. What are your views on this, and how would you ensure you could work with all students on campuses if you're were elected to your role?
So by visiting all of the different campuses, I've realised that they're all very different. Everyone's got their own different personalities. They've all got different needs. There's different courses on different campuses. So I think it's important that all presidents who are elected work together to support the needs of those students. So if something works on one campus, can it be replicated on another? I would work closely with the other representatives and help them to ensure that all students have a positive experience.
Thank you very much. So that's it for the questions we have for Natalie. We will now ask you, if you would like, you can speak for about 1 minute to tell the voters a little bit more.
Yes, I guess the reason you should vote for me is because I really care about students. I want to make the UWTCD experience a positive one. I'm always willing to listen, and I'd hope that I made a good impact in the previous years. So yeah, hopefully if you want to vote for me, go for it.
Thank you very much. Okay, that brings us to the end of the question time event for the Swansea campus. So just a reminder that we have roles available to part-time officers and full-time officers, so presidents. You can find a full candidate list on the website as well. Just a reminder of your candidates in this election for the Swansea campus president. It is Natalie Beard, and reopen nominations. I encourage you to watch all of the other recorded sessions on the page. As I said, all confirmed candidates were invited to this event, and all of the manifestos are also available on the website if you'd like to read a little bit more about what they have all said. Voting opens on Monday the 4th at 10 o'clock, and that will close on Thursday the 7th at 3 o'clock. So make sure you get your vote in time, and you'll be able to vote via the link sent to you to your student email. If you've got any questions about the elections or anything else related to that, please do get in touch with us at elections@uwtsd.ac.uk. But that's it for now. Thank you very much for watching. Thank you to our candidates for taking part, and best of luck to everyone involved.